Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We are talking about an 11-year-old who vanished from his home in Flagler County, Florida. And days later, deputies pulled over a pickup truck and changed the entire investigation. Inside, they found a missing 11-year-old child alive, thankfully, and the driver, 60-year-old Darnell Hairston, was arrested and charged with multiple felonies. But this little boy did not go unharmed. And there was a big, big pathway that this RSO did lots of damage. The system failed many, many times. You're going to be shocked when you hear this. A lot to talk about on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smile through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cause. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm an unbreakable soul, dressed in truth and pearl. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and hood, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my curls, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Well, hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is January 5th, 2026. It is currently 5:37 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Hello, everyone. So good to see everyone. How you doing? Really do appreciate my beautiful pearls coming on in here. Tonight, we are talking about a horrific, and I mean horrific, human being that should have never have been walking these streets since the early 90s, if you ask me. And we're going to get all into it. But I do want to give a caution, a little trigger warning, if you will. If you are, um, you know, bothered by, triggered in any way, shape, or form in SARSO things, this might not be your stream, because it's a mess, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. The name of Jesus. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Okay, good to see you all. Connie, thank you so much for joining me. Sherry, YouTuber, Angel, Red Moon, Butterfly Kisses, Susan, Miss Dolores, Sherry, Mousy, hope you feel better, honey. Shelby, good to see you. Susan, Angel of Light, good to see you, my dear. Connie Cruz, Susan, good to see you. Faye, P girl, good to see you. Cat, hello, bonjour. There's the butterfly kisses. How you doing, girl? And Christy, hello, Miss Connie, Monica, Kim, hello, Angel. Good to see you, of light, darling. How you doing? True crime junkie. How you doing, Sally? Good to see you, my dear. Connie, Red Moon, Bliss. There's the YouTuber. How you doing? Yes. Yes, Amanda. Yes. Yes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, before we get started, if you don't mind, do me a big old favor and hit that thumbs up button. Would be so thankful for my live chat and for the replay crew. How are you? Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and share the live out on any of your favorite social media platforms. Would mean so much, truly. I had to put Miley. Oh, goodness, Nancy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, Golden, good to see you. Pamela, good to see my friend. All right. So, yeah. Um, we're going to start out with an article and then we're going to get to the actual body cam footage and who this guy is. We pulled this man's records and could not believe. I see you and I, we were texting each other and was just mad, shocked, bothered by this individual. Uh, Daryl, sorry, Darnell Hairston. Not only is he an RSO child, RSO, he's a violent RSO. And I would not be shocked if there are deceased ones out there. What this man did, it is appalling. Over 80, 80 things on his record. And guess what? Guess what? Every single one of them closed. Every single one of them closed. This is blurry. You're probably not going to be able to see it. But over 80 things on his record closed, 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 all closed. Now, what is going on in our country? Seriously, it's not, it's more than broken. It's more than broken. It seems like, if we got a speeding ticket, we would be in jail for 5 years. These people just absolutely get out. Absolutely get out. I was watching a body cam footage the other day, This guy had a bunch of rugs in his car. Police were chasing him. They thought he had a bunch of rugs in his car. He had some stuff in his car. Um, Driving, hitting things left and right, just driving 100 miles an hour. Well, he made a wrong turn and unalived everybody in the car except him. He was really, burned alive in the car. The car just caught on fire. After he got out of the hospital, he went to jail. He had a trial. In Atlanta, jury found him not guilty. I'm like, it's right there on body camera. It's just crazy to me the way it goes. The driver always just crazy. Killed everybody in the car, damaged everything left and right. It's insanity. It's insanity. All right, so we're going to get to this article, and again, trigger to the warning because it's bad what you're going to hear in this. Boy 11 vanished from his home. He was allegedly found in S offender's car days later after horrific ordeal. This is the pathetic scum, if you ask me. Darnell Hairston, 60-year-old Florida man, was arrested and charged for kidnapping and aggravated child abuse after police pulled him over and allegedly discovered an 11-year-old boy in his car. Wasn't allegedly. They found him. But wait till you hear what he did. This poor child. A Florida man was arrested and charged with kidnapping and aggravated child abuse after a dramatic traffic stop earlier this month. Police say he tried to run from officers, sparking a high-speed chase involving a 15-year-old boy. It's 11. They got a typo here. It's 11. 11-year-old boy, they believe. Oh, sorry. No, I take that back. Sorry, it was my mistake. A high-speed chase involving a 15-year-old boy that they believe may have been his co-conspirator. Darnell Hairston was arrested on the morning of New Year's Eve and charged with 6 felonies, including aggravated kidnapping, aggravated child abuse, robbery with a pew-pew. Get the next one. Strangulation. This is what he likes to do. Not only is he an R mother chicken SO, he strangles these children. Depriving the means of protection or communication and resisting an officer with violence. You're going to see the video here in a minute. According to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office records review by People, records show Hairston, 60 years old, was also charged with a misdemeanor. Hairston allegedly tried to flee police during the December 31st traffic stop. The stop turned into a chaotic scene soon after officers allegedly discovered a missing 11-year-old child in the vehicle with him and the older teenage boy. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office said in a news release we're going to get to that someone told deputies they saw Hairston, described in the release as, quote, a known S offender, end quote, driving with 2 underage boys, including 11-year-old reported missing from St. Johns County 3 days earlier. Quote, during the traffic stop, and after deputies had separated Hairston and each of the juveniles, one of the juveniles stated to a deputy that he had been kidnapped, were not safe, and believed that they would be unalived if deputies did not intervene. The sheriff's office said in a release the 11-year-old victim was clearly traumatized and in fear. Yeah, I'm telling you, I am telling you, I bet you anything, this man, in my opinion, has unalived others. Remember, he's got 80 different things, serious crimes on his record. Dismissed, right? Closed, 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 closed. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. This poor child. After officers took the 11-year-old boy and placed him in a patrol car, they returned to Harrison pickup truck and asked him to get out, according to the release. At that point, police video of the incident shared by the local sheriff's office online showed the man identified uh, by, uh, by authorities as Harrison try to sprint away from police officers after they asked him to step out of the vehicle. The police footage shows the man turning and bolting away from other officers before quickly tripping over his own feet just a few steps past his car. Officers quickly pounced on the man and put him in handcuffs. But as they did, the 15-year-old boy who was in the car with the man snuck back to the driver's side door, got in, and drove away from the scene. 15 years old. Drove away from the scene. A co conspirator. 15 years old. Thank you so much, Miss Dolores. He is an evil monster. That is, yes, an understatement, if you ask me. Monster. I don't even have words. Don't even have words for this man. Thank you so much, honey. Okay. Police later caught up with the 15-year-old on a two-lane highway. Video apparently shows him steering the pickup around a police cruiser and seemingly trying to ram it off the road. The vehicles collided, lost control, and crashed into a wooded area. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office said the 15-year-old boy, described in the release as possibly Harrison's quote co-conspirator end quote, was unscathed, while the two officers quote received minor injuries during the incident. Authorities said the teenager was later charged with aggravated fleeing and eluding, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, reckless driving, driving without a license, and resisting the officer without violence. The 15-year-old was later turned over to the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice, according to the police. The sheriff's office said in the release that the 11-year-old boy rescued during the traffic stop later told investigators that he had been lured into a campsite where he alleged Harrison, quote, choked him until he lost consciousness, end quote. Are you fucking kidding me? How has this man been out this long? Absolutely. I think he's brainwashed. Absolutely. 1,000% I see you. 1,000%. The sheriff's office, sorry, I read that part. After regaining consciousness, the child told detectives that he was threatened with a knife and a pew-pew tied up with shoelaces and an extension cord and had duct tape placed over his mouth. End quote. The sheriff's office said in the release. The child also told detectives that Hairston held him at the campsite for multiple days and made him travel on the floorboard of the truck covered by a blanket. County jail records reviewed by People showed Hairston remains in custody and is held on a $425,000 bond in connection with the charges. No court date has been set in Hairston's case, according to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. If you suspect child abuse, call the Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline, 1-800-4-CHILD, 1-800-422-4453, or you can go to www.childhelp.org. All calls are toll free and confidential. The hotline is 24/7 and is available in more than 170 languages. See something always. Please say something. Guys, now we're going to look at this video. Well, let me show you this real quick. Look at this right here. Oops, wrong one. This guy, my God in heaven, help us, Lord. What is wrong with these people? This guy, in 1/20 of 1999, he was lewd, lascivious child. You know what I mean? And 2004, false imprisonment of others as well. Just unbelievable. All of this. So many cars and stuff along the way. Here is some of the press release before we get to this video. This is Hairston and the other junior bishop. Hairston is a registered S offender and was released from the Florida Department of Corrections in 2009, where he had been serving a 12-year sentence for 3 counts of false imprisonment. He has a lengthy 80 different things on his record. Lengthy arrest history, including previous arrest for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, and assault or battery, cruelty toward wife, disorderly intoxication, lewd or lascivious offenses committed upon a child, property damage, and sexual battery. Quote, this was a very suspicious incident, the press release continues, that is still under investigation by our detectives, but I am thankful that nobody was seriously hurt and that we were able to recover a missing child from this pervert's grasp, end quote, said Sheriff Ricky Stolly. I also do not understand why a pervert who was sentenced to 12 years in prison in 2004 was released only after 5 years. Clearly, he has not learned anything. This investigation is still going on, including the relationship between Hairston Bishop and the missing juvenile. I mean, for God's sake, they cannot be rehabilitated, people. This is why we have this offender list. This is exactly why we have this offenders list. Okay. Now, here we go. We are going to show you this video of when they found the 11-year-old. He should have never been released. Hell no. Hell to the no. See if the closed captions will work.
Sorry, all units and days 3 given. 214 word Josh.
Look at that. Hey, CZ, good to see you.
Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back. 214 Flagler! 214 Flagler, I got one running.
You know what? It would have been a shame, in my opinion, if he would have just ran out a little bit further with that car and just been smashed, in my opinion, allegedly.
After 214, the teenager just took off in the white truck. Give me your hands.
You got me. You got me. I can't. You got me. You got me. I will cooperate. I will cooperate.
Took the truck is Dwayne Bishop.
Behind your back.
71410.
I can't do that with this.
71410.
I can't. I can't.
Stop. Put your head on the ground.
They told me to give you. You got my hand.
Yes, I got your hand. Because you
They
grabbed
said
my
give me.
fucking gun.
No, I did not. I felt
DOT.
Right.
Southbound towards Royal Palms.
Right, you got me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Give your fucking. Don't do anything stupid.
I'm not. I'm not. Who's got my truck? Who's the truck got my truck?
Good.
Can I get? Can y'all help
Roll
me?
over.
Can we get up? I got a tip.
Hey, aggravated.
There goes the backup for the 15-year-old, which I'm going to show you a little bit of video on that shortly.
Assault LEO.
Can we
You
get
grabbed
up?
my fucking gun.
Okay.
Oh, we got ag assault on Ilio.
The guy that's driving
with
the
the
truck.
Who
southbound.
took off with my truck? Who the fuck took
This
off
can be
with my
Dwayne.
truck?
Roll over.
Whoever was in your fucking car, you fucking retard.
I'm trying to get up.
Sit up.
Okay, I am. I am not.
Stop.
fighting up. I'm not fighting up. Help me up. Help me up. Help me up. Let's try we get in.
Oh, they got him here.
Signal 4, signal 4, signal 4.
Just remember, that's a 15-year-old in the car. A 15-year-old. This 15-year-old tried to ram. Well, he did, not tried. He rammed this police officer. Look at this.
Signal 4, signal 4, signal 4.
Unbelievable. The 15-year-old is in juvenile detention right now. But look at this. Look at this beginning right here. Here's the 15, or here's the that's the RSO, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is the RSO. This is the young boy. Now he jumps right in. Watch this. He fucking, and you know something? He could have actually hit all of the police officers and all of them. I mean, that's crazy. He is a victim. I agree. I think he was being groomed. 1000%. Where's his parents? The 11-year-old is back home.
I just forgot the white truck.
You mother. This RSO saying, I gotta pee, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. You need your thing taken off.
Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You castrated your
214 Flagler! 214 Flagler, I got one running.
There you go. There goes the truck. This 15-year-old has been conditioned by an RSO. Right? I mean, God only knows what this RSO fucker has told him. You know what I mean? God only knows. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button if you're just joining us. Really do appreciate you being
Flagler
here.
County, the man accused of kidnapping an 11-year-old earlier this week will not be released on bond. West 2's Spencer Tracy shares the disturbing details from what started as a traffic stop.
Darnell Hairston, please.
A traffic stop in Flagler County quickly turned into a child rescue and a major criminal case.
Hairston. Stand up. Come up here, please.
Darnell Hairston appeared before a judge who denied him bond Sunday.
Look at this son of a bitch.
Darnell Hairston appeared before.
Stand up. Come up here, please.
Darnell Hairston appeared before a judge who denied him bond Sunday morning. He's accused of kidnapping an 11-year-old boy who had been missing for 3 days.
Again, probable cause was previously determined by the court. As argued by the state, the kidnapping charge and the robbery charge are both crimes that are punishable by life in prison. So there is not the same entitlement to bond, and you'll be held without bond on those 2 counts, sir.
Deputies say the case began December 31st when they stopped a white Ford truck in Bunnell after report of suspicious activity. Inside was Hairston and 2 juveniles. The 11-year-old told deputies he had been kidnapped and feared for his life. Investigators say the child was lured to a campsite in the woods, choked unconscious, then threatened with a knife and a gun, then tied up and gagged with.
This 11-year-old would He believed that they were both the kids were going to be unalive. That the 11-year-old said that. The 15-year-old just might have been scared. Again, God only knows what he said. Uh, he was told rather.
Duct tape.
Told us that he thought they were going to kill him.
Deputies say the child was forced to hide on the floorboard of the truck while traveling. Also in the truck, a 15-year-old boy who is now facing charges after deputies say he drove off in Hairston's vehicle, rammed a patrol car, and crashed. The sheriff's office says the two juveniles were in a Snapchat group chat where the 11-year-old warned that Hairston was a sexual predator. Sheriff Rick Staley says that may have led to a...
Be very careful, parents. Please watch your kids' social media. Put as many restrictions on it as you can. That goes for their games as well, right?
plan to lure and kidnap the child.
See something, say something.
My kids are teenagers, and they can only play games with people we know. They don't like it, but they don't have to like it. I don't really care. It's about keeping them safe. Because you hear all the time, yes, Crazy Buck. You hear all the time these kids being groomed and all that. Mm-mm. Because they're kids, P-girl. They're just kids. Yeah. And these parents don't have conversations with their kids. You know what I mean? Talk to your kids. Miss Shannon.
A caller that knew his background as a sex offender with 2 children in his pickup truck and called us. And if it wasn't for that, we might be investigating a completely different crime.
Covering Flagler County, Spencer Tracy, West 2 News.
What do you mean sideways? Jesus. Okay, guys. So there's that one. Now, WFTV. Oh God. Never seen anything like this.
Details in a case that's gaining national attention. A local 11-year-old kidnapped and tortured, then this chase across Flagler County with the boy hidden in the back of this truck. Now that chase ended with a registered sex offender and a 15-year-old behind bars. I'm Carl Willis. Channel 9 had the story first, and we worked all night to get you new details. We broke the news at 5 about the new charges that Darnell Hairston is now facing. At 10, we detailed the disturbing accusations against the 15-year-old who is now accused of luring the 11-year-old there. Now, new at 11 in the last hour, Channel 9's Ashlyn Webb spoke to the sheriff, who says that Hairston was planning to kill the victim because the child knew about another crime.
My detectives, and from what...
You hear that? Just learning this. The guy was planning to unalive the kids because they knew of another crime. God bless the police officers. I don't know if this was just a call, like someone called in, or this was, they just got pulled over randomly. Nope. That's the reason we have the offender list. I think in Tennessee, they're doing a DV registry now, domestic violence registry, and that needs to go national, federal, and so does CPS. because we can see you. I love you, Jesus 200. Yes. And so does the, which the DV, that's not just for grown people, anybody in the house.
I have been briefed on this case. I think we all believed he was going to die that night. And our victim felt that way also. He was truly frightened.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
We're learning what happened to the 11-year-old boy in the 72 hours before deputies caught registered sex offender 6-year-old Darnell Hairston in this takedown. And the police chase that they say ended with 15-year-old Junior Bishop nearly hitting a deputy and crashing a pickup truck.
Signal 4, signal 4, signal 4.
This report says the victim was in a group chat with Junior Bishop on Snapchat, talking about a sexual assault on his friend that may have involved Darnell Hairston.
Hairston, I guess, thought this individual had information that could put him away in prison. And that resulted in him and Junior Bishop, the 15-year-old, concocting a plot to lure this 11-year-old.
The report says the victim met with Bishop in a wooded area around Frederick Street and East 8th
Absolutely.
Boulevard. There, the victim said
Absolutely. That 15-year-old is 100% a victim because, like we said just a minute ago, God only knows what this RSO told him, right? Well, this RSO had the 15-year-old lure the 11-year-old to a campsite. I know, Stephanie, I'm
blankets, pillows,
nauseous.
beers, camping chairs, and a large kitchen knife. The report says Darnell Hairston then came up behind the victim and choked him out until he blacked out.
They put tape over his mouth, tied it with shoelaces and extension cord, and
Absolutely.
fed alcohol and marijuana. And when they eventually, and this happened for days.
And when they left the campsite,
when he made him actually
Hold on,
travel.
what?
He blacked out.
They put tape over his mouth, tied it with shoelaces and extension cord, and fed alcohol and marijuana. And when they eventually, and this happened for days.
And when they left the campsite,
when he made him actually.
Dear God. Dear God. Gave the 11-year-old and the 15-year-old, not gave them, forced them for days, alcohol and marijuana. Tied up, hog-tied, taped up, barred. Just that you are the epitome of
travel with a blanket over him the entire time.
The report says Hairston told investigators he knew the 11-year-old was missing from St. Johns County, but didn't tell his parents. Deputies are now thanking the caller who reported that they saw Hairston, a known sex offender, with 2 kids.
Let's give those people a round of applause. Let's give those people a round of applause. See something, say something. Every single time. You need to know who is an RSO in your neighborhood. If you have anyone, especially vulnerable in your home, child, but not all RSOs are child RSOs. There's a bunch of different types of RSOs. God bless whoever you are. If you ever see this, God bless you. You truly saved 2 children's life. 2 children's life. God bless the cops. This man never, and I mean never, ever needs to walk free again. Ever. And I hope they can arrange it that happens. I know, Stephanie. I'd be honest with you. I'd probably be in prison because he probably wouldn't have a head left.
He potentially saved this kid's life, and that's pretty amazing. It just goes to show you, if you see something, I mean, literally call it in, say something.
Ashlyn Webb, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, there's a lot.
And that's the thing about it, right? That's the thing about it. If you know RSOs in your area, and check often, because they're constantly moving in and out. It doesn't matter where you live, they are close to you and closer than you expect. Check often. Get familiar with the sick bastards' faces, because this person, whoever it was, knew that this person was an RSO. And because of that, they called in. So responsible. That is amazing. That's amazing. Just, it's so, that's the silver lining in all of this. Because otherwise, we might be here looking for an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old.
You're welcome to stay seated if you want to.
All right. So, yeah, just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me see if we saw this one. Is anything new here? After attempted kidnapping oh, wow. 1 second. This was in Portland. This is a truly a rare thing. This is unrelated, but very interesting. Very crazy.
Almost became a kidnapping. It's at 11 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Din. That couple's baby nearly snatched from their stroller. The father able to fight off the armed stranger. Let's get right to our Ariel Yakabazi joining us live from the newsroom tonight. Ariel, do a lot of people there know about what happened?
Well, a lot of neighbors actually came up to us that live across the street from that Walmart, and they're all pretty sure they know exactly who the suspect is in this brazen act. The entire ordeal caught on camera.
It's kind of scary.
A baby almost kidnapped at this Cornelius Walmart. The family, seen on this surveillance photo, came to do some grocery shopping.
This is certainly an unusual circumstance.
Even Washington County deputies admit what happened at around 7:45 p.m. on Sunday, December 21st, was odd, because little did the mom and dad know potential danger lurked feet away.
It's almost as if the suspect was stalking them in a sense. He looks like he's staring at the child as the family walks by, and they don't even know who he is.
Corporal David Huey says the suspect.
Oh my God. What the hell is this?
Dennis Villalobos followed the family throughout their shopping trip before trying to snatch the child, still in the stroller, in front of other shoppers.
Fortunately, the dad was able to intervene, take on that attacker, and
Oregon.
The dad did suffer some injuries.
During the fight to save his child, Huey says Villalobos tried pulling a knife on the father, but it fell to the ground. Officials say the attempted kidnapper briefly got away in his white Jeep, but a Forest Grove police officer quickly found him nearby and took him into custody. Villalobos was indicted today on several charges, including attempted kidnapping, assault, unlawful use of a weapon, and menacing.
Something was off. Something.
Yes. In the neighborhood right across the street from the Walmart.
Yep, I know
several
you're talking
people
about.
told me the suspect in this case is actually their neighbor.
One time he did try to play
Oh my
catch
God.
with my son, but we just ignored it.
As officials look for more families who might have had some interactions with Villalobos, this mom is holding her little ones a little closer tonight and counting her blessings.
You think? Oh my God. I've got a document from the 1996. I can't show it here on YouTube. About this sick bastard that with the story, the Darnell Hairston case with the 11-year-old and the 15-year-old. I'm gonna throw up. This was in 1998. This guy committed sexual battery by penetrating the victim's vajayjay with his finger. Defendant used force by choking the victim around the neck. The victim is 13 years old. He deserves death penalty. That's all. That's all. Nothing more and nothing less. Just that. Yeah. He doesn't ever deserve to get out. Yep, we got some documents on him. Sure did. Sure did. Unbelievable. Oh, I hope he gets. I do too. I hope they make it real hard for him. Just crazy. Good job, Flagler County. Good job. Okay, guys. Well, that's all for this one. I'm going to be back live. I'm actually going to be moving the other live until tomorrow because I'm coming back about Jack and Lily here in just a few minutes. I might be able to get to the other one tonight. If it just depends. But I will be back within the next 30, 40 minutes, no longer than that. And we're going to be talking about Jack and Lily. Some new things came out today. Some new articles and stuff. And we're in Junkyard Janie, of course. Of course. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know this isn't a highly talked about subject on YouTube or anything, but people need to be aware of people like this. They really need to be aware of nasty ass people like this. Thank you all for joining me. God bless you. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Bye-bye.